Hi guys, my name is Radhananda and I am an M.Pharm graduate and I am going to tell you about the gas chromatography. And gas chromatography is an analytical technique and which identifies, separates and quantifies the volatile compounds in a mixture. And what are the volatile compounds? These are the compounds which are getting vaporized when exposed to air or when exposed to environment. And in gas chromatography, the mobile phase is used as a gas, and the carrier gas are inert gases like helium, neon, argon, etc. And if we are talking about the principle, gas chromatography are two types. One is gas solid chromatography and gas liquid chromatography. In gas solid chromatography, principle is adsorption. And for gas liquid chromatography, the principle is partition. What is adsorption and what is partition? Partition is if the mobile phase runs over a solid is called adsorption, and if a mobile phase runs over a liquid is called partition. And in gas chromatography, the mobile phase is gas. And now, if we are talking about the application part, gas chromatography is very much useful in various analysis like food analysis, drug analysis, various pharmaceutical analysis, and also various unknown compound we can found, or various volatile liquid analysis, or we can separate various compounds, or we have small compound in common, we can identify through gas chromatography. One, food analysis. Forensic, pharmaceuticals, etc., and many others. And how gas chromatography works? Gas chromatography instrumentation. Instrumentation of gas chromatography involving various parts like carrier gases, then sample injector, then flow regulator, then sample injector, then column, then oven, then detector, and then finally recorder. And the diagram is like this. This is carrier gas. This is carrier gas. And connect with flow regulator. This is flow regulator. And this part we call it sample injector. Only this part, this small square sample injector which injected sample sample injector, and then sample is injected to the column like this. And this is column. And this is oven. This is detector. Finally, this is recorder. Firstly, the carrier gas is the flow. Carrier gas is mobile phase. It is the mobile phase of gas chromatography. Flow towards the flow regulator, and it maintains the flow of the carrier gas. We can increase the flow rate of the carrier gas and decrease the flow rate of the carrier gas through the flow regulator. Like we can change it to 1.2 ml per minute, like 1 ml per minute, and when through flow regulator, carrier gas go towards the column, and in column there is placed a sample injector before the flow regulator and the column. In middle of the part there present a sample injector. Through this we can apply the samples. There are volatile samples or volatile mixtures or any mixtures which contains volatile compounds. We can inject in the sample injector. After injecting, the sample is runs with the mobile phase towards the column. And also I am going to talking about the affinity, and here the affinity is works. That means the sample which are strongly affinity shows their affinity towards the stationary phase. That means the stationary phase present in the column. That is silica and silica coated stationary phases. If the sample shows its affinity high, then it elute lactar. But the samples which are shows affinity towards the mobile phase, it elute faster, and mostly high volatile samples and lower affinity towards the stationary phase are elute fast. Please take screenshot, and I'm going to tell about the affinity. The sample high volatile in nature, high volatile and low affinity with stationary phase. Low affinity with stationary phase elute faster. And these are all about the gas chromatography and advantages. Gas chromatography has very much high advantage, that is one, high sensitivity advantage. High sensitivity. High sensitivity means it can quantify or it can identify tiny compounds or very small compounds. That means it can identify very small amount of compounds in a mixture, and it can separates high accuracy and high precision. And these are other also their gas chromatography advantages. Advantages like chromatography's advantages are same as gas chromatography advantages. So etc. And disadvantages are there. This gas chromatography is very costly. Disadvantages are there. But it is very costly. It's a very costly instrument, so we have to handle it very securely and safely. And second is the eluted material no have further use. That means the extracted material of gas chromatography compounds or extracted samples don't have further use, etc. These are a brief explanations about the gas chromatography. Hope you enjoyed the video, and if you learned something, then like the video.